Hello. Welcome to, what's it called?
Bonnet Babble.
Bonnet Babble. Yeah, that's what it's called. These are our avatars. They're here to sort of, what's the word?
Not sure what you're thinking of.
They're to preserve our anonymity. Anonymity. Yeah. So I'm Katie.
And I'm Evie.
And we're doing this like podcast vlog, well not really a vlog is it because we're cartoons, to talk about some of the more political blog posts, I suppose.
Amongst other things.
Amongst wherever our rambling brains take us. So it's worth noting that I have ADHD, so does Evie.
Yes.
So this could be mildly entertaining in the end. Maybe.
Oh, that's what I'm hoping for.
That's the plan.
We find ourselves entertaining, so why shouldn't the world?
Yeah, exactly. At some point we might try and get custom avatars, but what I didn't know when I went down the rabbit hole of VTubing, which is apparently what it's called, is just how bloody you are just sat there with your mouth wide open, aren't you? Like, what? I thought your character was bugging out, but it's just you.
Story of my life.
Oh, we went into the red there with our audio. We'll have to listen back and see if it's gone.
Oh, don't laugh loud.
Stop moving. We'll be able to hear all that creaking. Shh. Sorry. My partner's working from home.
We're annoying him.
He's got a really squeaky chair. It's just helpful. You don't realise how annoying it is, his chair, until what?
I didn't pick up on it.
You didn't, but you're half deaf anyway.
Well, yeah, this is true. I was also trying to multitask.
Okay, yeah, foolish plan. So what have we done on the blog this week? I should probably open it and actually have a look at what I've written, shouldn't I? Just an idea. There it is.
Which rant first?
Which rant should we talk about? Well, I think we should talk about the really long one myself, because that's like the 20-minute bloody read that no one's really going to want to look at a wall of text that massive.
Well. If you're going to start.
Or do you want to start on something more amusing?
I've not read the juggling play.
Haven't you?
No.
I can't remember what it was about now. So it was after the birth of my feral daughter, wasn't it? So I'd bought a house, I'd gotten married, I'd had my my babbers.
I remember this to me.
Once I've done all of that, now what? Well, you've got to survive it. Now you've made all those stupid decisions, haven't you?
Oh, them. Yeah.
It's just a bad idea.
Well, seemed like a good idea at the time, clearly.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. And, it was kind of like I had to go back to work really early when littlest one was only 4 months old.
It's tough doing that.
It's rubbish. Well, it was nursery fees, wasn't it? Because I remember with my eldest going back to work when he was about 6 months old, I think. But statutory maternity pay was just useless. It was something like £600 a month, if I recall, which when you're used to earning, 4 times that,
yes,
it's painful. I don't know how people are supposed to survive. But anyway, regardless, I went back to work and it was just horrendous having 2 children that didn't sleep and yeah. But I thought I could have it all.
Well, don't we all?
Yeah.
Everyone
didn't turn out
thinks
that
they
way.
can have it all, and then they have to try and adapt to it.
Oh, and when I crashed into my husband's car. Oh, he was so mad. He was literally, I can't remember why he wasn't dropping the kids off with his mum. But she was only round the corner, and he knew I was running late for work, and it was a cold morning, and everything was foggy, so I had to have the stupid blowers on, and
But did you have that look on your face that says, mess with my routine right now and
Well, I've
face the
always had that
consequences?
look on my face.
But then that might be why he didn't do it.
Well, no, because he just should have taken something off my plate. Should have been Mystic Meg, for God's sake.
Wow.
Do you know, I wish I'd used the witchy avatar, because she actually had a little thing where she could bring out like a crystal ball and be like, ooh.
That would have been perfect.
But her face was really
Rubbish.
unexpressive. It didn't pick up all of my, and this one's like blinking like, yeah. It didn't pick up all of my eyebrow movements like this one does. Anyway,
This
so
one doesn't blink. Look.
it does. It's just blinking a bit skew-whiff.
I have to really like.
And even then it
emphasise
only
it.
does one eye.
No, that's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, you're only trying
The
to
other
do
one-
one eye? Are you? Oh, you are. You're only... Oh, it's... We need to get you your own webcam. I think that's the problem. Next month.
Yeah.
Next month.
Okay.
Yeah, we've
Just sat here like
like...
trying to wink both eyes in.
Oh, no. So where was it? Yeah, so the kids had been squabbling. They were squabbling in the car. I knew his car was behind mine. I knew it was. And I had to like, if I'd been paying attention, I knew I had to like swing round to sort of like fit through the gap between his car and my car and my mum's car.
Right.
Because there was, but you had to leave. It was, you had to do it in a particular way. But because I was rushing and I was in a...
Sleep deprived.
And
as
sleep
well.
deprived, and I was in a flap, and it was cold, and you know my car also had reversing sensors,
And you laugh at me.
and I still managed to just reverse straight into his car, and he was stood watching me from the front door, and he was like, "No!" You could see him with like his head in his hands, going, "What have you just done?" Yeah, it was terrible.
Did you not have that horrible feeling where you just didn't want to go home and face that?
Well, no, because he was watching me do it, so I just got out the car and went, "Well, it's your fault for parking there." rather than
different reaction to what I would have had.
rather than owning up to my mistake. I was like, oh,
I
why
would have
did you
drove off really quickly.
never gone home again?
Yeah. Really tempting.
Yeah.
The amount of times that I have slightly bumped.
Well,
my
like
cars.
when we had the accident going up to Leeds.
Yeah, I didn't want to go home then. Did
No,
I?
no.
Should we just go to the airport?
Yeah, should we just leave? We'll just go to like Ibiza and have a good time instead.
I just live there forever and
Yeah.
then never face consequences.
Yeah. No kids either.
I know.
Oh,
We should have done that.
we should. We missed a trick there.
We did. But
Yeah.
even when I bumped, so there was one firework night, and we were all parked in a field, so it's really busy. Trying
Sorry.
to get out
Yeah.
of this field, because it was finished, and I bumped my car into my father-in-law's car that my husband was driving at the time,
Well done. Yeah.
but he had a tow bar. But I didn't see it.
Oh no.
So, yeah, I bumped it. Luckily enough, the cars were absolutely fine, no damage, no nothing. But driving home, I had my friend sat in the car next to me, and I just kept saying, I don't want to go home. Should we just drive away? We
Let's
need to
just
drive away. I
leave."
cannot go home and face this.
Oh dear me. No, that's definitely the
ins-
worst car thing I've done. Oh
No,
no,
it's
no.
not.
Why? What else have I done?
Losing a car.
Well, I lost. Yeah, fine, okay. But I mean, accident-wise, I didn't.
Losing a car's not an accident.
Well, it was an accident. You meant to like, did it on purpose?
You mean crashing, bumping?
I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I mean. Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear me. But no, I've not really crashed a car properly.
No, have
I've just had a few dings.
Yeah, no, I haven't properly crashed.
I have written one off once,
The
but
one,
it wasn't my
leading up
fault.
to Leeds was actually the worst one I had.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I know I've written off. I had a little Ford KA, which is my first ever car, and they must have been made of.
Was it red?
No, it's black,
Oh,
but it was the Lux version. So it had.
it was.
It
I
had-
wouldn't expect anything.
exactly. So it had like really nice cream leather seats.
Ooh.
It was really, and it was nippy. It was like driving a go-kart round roundabouts and stuff.
I
Because I was
bet.
only 18, I drove it like an absolute lemon as well.
In
obviously.
a KA, you'd also get
Yeah.
crushed like
Well,
a go-kart.
well, yeah, exactly. So I wasn't even going that fast. I was in a 30, and I was coming past like a road. There were a load of parked cars on the left-hand side, and there were a load of like roads joining my road from the left.
Right.
So it was a residential area, houses on each side, all that sort of stuff.
So people should drive slow.
You'd think. Yeah, you would think. So I was just driving, and then this car from the left-hand side just pulled out in front of me. I couldn't have been any more than 5 feet from her car, and my car went straight into the front of hers because she was pulling out from the left. And I remember I was in such shock from it because it just came out of nowhere. I was just quite happily driving, minding my own business, and then all of a sudden I'm like, my car's buggered, and it's my first car, and it's knackered, and oh my God, I could have died.
How long did you have the car before this?
It was only about, because that was my car, I got that about a month before I passed my test. And this could have only been about 9 months after I passed, maybe. But it was written off. Even though it was less than 30 miles an hour, the whole front of it had just crumpled into oblivion, which I suppose is like a safety feature, maybe? I don't know. I don't know.
Your insurance company loved you, though.
I mean, they did. They gave me all the money back, and then instead of buying a sensible car, I bought a 1971 Mini Clubman that was a rust bucket, and spent $6,000 on doing it up. Is what I did. It was great though when it was running.
Not? Just had a crash. I'm gonna get
right,
more expensive.
Right. So I didn't know what I was doing with the cars, obviously. The boyfriend I had at the time was a bit of a mechanic, and sorry, bear with, coffee break.
Self-proclaimed?
No, yeah, he was self-taught, but like his family had always had like old Land Rovers and stuff, and they're like, you know, old style jigsaw puzzles. You just pull one piece off and take another piece on.
Not quite sure that's how cars work.
But the old cars, it is. You know, you've got none of this nuisance, fancy schmancy electric gubbins in it. Well, there are electrics, but they're not like now where it's chips and you've got to use a program and stuff to find out what's wrong with it.
Yeah, my husband's family say that old cars are better, easier to fix.
Yeah, so he helped me do all that from scratch, but there were things that both of us were ignorant of, such as how to properly fit and look at what sort of fuel pressure regulator you needed with how much of a powerful fuel pump. So when we first started running the car and I was driving it to and from work every day, by the time I'd get to work, there was like an inch of fuel sitting in the passenger side footwell from where the fuel pressure regulator couldn't cope with the pressure from the fuel pump, and it was just like spewing everywhere. And at the time I smoked as well, and I was just like, this is a fire hazard.
No.
I don't know how I didn't kill myself, honestly. Oh my days. Yeah, it was. And then after I split up with boyfriend, whatever number he was a bit of an arse. He was an arse.
That's why you're not.
It is, yeah. The car broke, and then I was like, well, I don't know how to fix it.
Get a new one.
No, I ended up having to sell it for scrap.
I did you?
And barely recovered any money from it. And then I got the idea, well, why don't I just learn to ride a motorbike? Because at the time I was dating Stabber, and he had a motorbike.
Oh dear.
I know. I mean, why I didn't see all the red flags then, I don't know.
Hi, my name's Stabber. Okay.
Well, it wasn't that was his nickname, but I remember when I found out about the nickname, I was like, why? And it's what it says on the tin. Yeah.
I'm sure there's a story there.
Yeah, but I can't remember what it is. It's not. I like that is a period of my life I'd rather just forget. Whoa. So it's not being filed under remember this fact. We'll just delete all of it. I'd rather not remember I dated him in the first place.
I couldn't understand it from that point of view.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. Anyway, where was I going? Yeah, I know. Riding a motorbike. That was it. Yeah. And I did my CBT.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Passed that. That was easy because they were little bikes. They were diddy. Yeah, they were light. And I was only skinny, not like now. I was skinny because this was before kids and stuff. So, back in the day.
Those days.
Back in the day when I actually had a figure, but I thought I was fat at the time. Bloody moron. So yeah, anyway.
Never had that in my head.
Oh no, I did. I was, yeah. But it didn't help that.
I loved my figure. Just stay in one position. It was tiny.
Yeah, you were, weren't you? But no, so I passed the CBT, no bother, and it was like this, I'd paid for this stupid intensive course to do like a week and you're going to learn how to do your CBT, and you're going to then pass your test to ride a motorbike.
You'd be dangerous on a motorbike.
Yes. Yes, I would. I'm dangerous in a car, so I don't really drive anymore. I'm dangerous as a passenger. No buttons. Yeah. And then when it was time to do my my actual test, I can't remember what it's called, the motorbike test, the big one. It was like on a 500cc thingamajig. And they're big. They're tall bikes and they're heavy. And I think I was the first batch of people that had to do like a new style of test, because before it used to be quite simple, but they changed it so you had to do like figure of eights and stuff like that without putting a foot down.
Why would you have to do a figure of
quite like on a normal road, I'm not going to be doing a figure of eights. Let's be honest. Why would I ever choose to do that?
Why would anyone?
It's like after I passed my driving test, I do not reverse around corners or parallel park.
Actually,
because I don't like it.
I do every day.
Well, yeah, fine.
They make more sense than a figure of eight.
I'd rather just not leave my house than have to be, put through parallel parking. But that's by the by. So yeah, we had to do the figure of eight because they were tall and really, really heavy bikes. I'm only 5'3" on a good day. You'd be stuffed. You're a bloody short ass.
I don't know. Didn't even make it to 5 foot.
Yeah, and then because I'm skinny, was skinny at the time, I didn't have the weight to like counterbalance the way the bike was leaning. So I'd always end up putting a foot down, probably out of nervousness that I was going to drop the bloody thing anyway.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, so I failed, but by that point I'd already poured all the money that I'd gotten from the Mini into buying a Bandit.
Never do things by half.
No, and then I couldn't ride it, could I? Because I failed. Now what? It's like with doing this thingamajig. It's like, I buy a new microphone, buy a camera, and we're going to have to buy another camera, and I want to buy avatars so they actually look like us and are more on brand rather than these. Because you are very booby over there.
Yeah.
I tried to figure out how to change your outfit and I couldn't do it. I wanted to, even if we were like wearing identical outfits, where are our wings?
Oh yeah!
Oh my god, we've done this whole thing and we haven't got bloody wings on.
Oh, I can't fly.
Shit.
I've got bat wings in my hair.
Yeah, but we had golden wings, remember?
I know.
Oh, bollocks.
I liked her for her hair.
It is cool hair. And I think...
I didn't notice the underboob.
No, I only noticed when I was trying to set them all up for us. You look really annoyed about your underboob. Her face, she's like, so annoyed. So yeah. But anyway, back on track. When we do it properly, we will have wings. Yay. And
most important.
Yeah, we might actually try and stay on track. And we've been doing this for nearly 20 minutes.
Wow, that's gone fast.
So we're going to go.
Gosh.
I hope you've enjoyed our musings and irrelevant ramblings. Welcome to the Hive Mind.
Hi.
Have a good day, and hopefully we're aiming to do like 1, maybe 2 episodes a week. So next week we'll try and do it on a day when my partner's not working from home. So we're not in a rush and I can remember to put our wings on. And also next week I'm getting a new logo. Yeah,
New logo.
Yeah, we're doing rebranding. So it's all going to change on the website, on all the... I've lost track of how many... I've set up all the social media. I don't know what's going on anymore, to be honest. So, and this big one in the middle will change as well. And I'm going to try and put the Bonnet Babble thing somewhere amongst the... Do you know what these things... They're meow bees.
Meow bees?
Yeah.
So cute.
You can get so many things. I had to stop myself from buying all the things.
Yes. We won't be able to fit them on.
Well, no. Not unless we could just make ourselves smaller.
The background's really mesmerising.
I know it is, isn't it?
It's round.
Yeah. Anyway, right, yes. Have a lovely day.
Bye.
Bye.